Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. So tonight, I just got back from watching Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Now, I do want to tell you that I was a fan of Mad Max Fury Road. I thought that film was a masterpiece. I thought that both Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron were good in it. And when I heard that they're doing a prequel for that movie, I was like, why are we getting a prequel? Like, why does every movie need a prequel now and then? Like, I feel like Hollywood is just going for cash grabs at this point. But I will say, when the trailers came for this movie, I thought the trailers looked absolutely insane, and that's how it got me hyped for this movie. And now that I have seen the movie, I gotta say, oh, what a day! What a lovely day! I would be lying to you guys if I said that I didn't have a blast watching this movie, because I did, and I think that this might be one of the best prequels ever made. In fact, I think that this movie might cement itself into being one of the best action movies of 2024. And I do have some things to process with this movie, so here are some of the best and worst parts of the movie. One of the best parts of the movie was Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa. I think it's safe to say that Anya was absolutely phenomenal as the Furiosa character. Think of Princess Peach if she was in a real life Mario Kart situation. That's basically what this scenario feels like. And all in all, I think she was a good protagonist. Another thing that I thought was one of the best parts of the movie was Chris Hemsworth as the main villain, Dementus. And guys, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Chris Hemsworth stole every scene of this film. Chris Hemsworth plays a villain that's ripped straight out of a cartoon, but I personally think he was incredible as the villain. Like, seriously, anytime this dude showed up on screen, it just gets way more entertaining. From playing a hero in the Marvel Universe to playing a villain in the Mad Max universe is absolutely insane. And personally, I think this might be my favorite Chris Hemsworth performance. Another thing I thought was one of the best parts of the movie was the insane action scenes. I personally thought that there were a lot of action scenes that made the film a lot more entertaining. And some of you guys might disagree with me on this one, but I think that this film was a lot more action packed than Fury Road. This film had a lot of weapons, a lot of explosions, and a lot of car chases. And honestly, those action sequences that were in this movie just surprised me. And what can I say? More action equals more entertainment. And then the last final positive thing I want to give a huge shout out to is George Miller, the director. The fact that George Miller is 79 years old, yet he still continues to cook with these movies, is just insane, man. And I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that George Miller is not a genius. He actually is. He knows how to tell us a good story. He knows how to keep us fans entertained. Overall, this man just don't miss. Now, moving on to the flip side. One of the things that was a letdown for me was the fact that this film spent way too much time on flashbacks to Furiosa when she was young. The film gives us flashbacks to little kid Furiosa when she was kidnapped by Dementus, and I do like Furiosa as a character, but I just wish we got to spend more time with the adult version rather than the little kid version. Another thing I was kind of disappointed at was the large runtime in this movie. The film was 2 hours and 28 minutes long. That's 28 minutes longer than Fury Road. Now, I do think a runtime for a movie like this is solid, but I feel like it drags the movie on for a bit too long. And the final thing that I was kind of disappointed at was the visuals. I personally thought that the visuals were a bit of a downgrade compared to the visuals in Mad Max Fury Road. The visuals didn't have that unique style and aesthetic that Fury Road had. The color grading was just not there, the wasteland looked outlandish, and the CGI looked very noticeable. But overall, I thought this movie was action-packed, epic, and a good prequel to Fury Road. And the rating I would give for this movie is an 8.5 out of 10. But anyways, yeah, that's my review on Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews like this, follow me for more. Peace out.